Infinity, who I at the time identified as probably the biggest within ACN. And me and Fung got to chatting, and we realized that there was a lot of obstacles that had to be moved and had to help you guys get around so we could sell more. So from there, we introduced stuff like SIM card activation on the spot. We've got auto config now. We've also been able to introduce things like exclusive plans and so on and so forth. From there, my experience with you guys is you have just grown like crazy. So it's been awesome to see. Not only on our side have we grown, but also on the connection side, and in particular, Team Infinity has gone strength to strength, definitely. All right, so just confirm my screen's still sharing there. Is that right, Phil?
Nah, it's not sharing, man. You can share your screen now, man.
Is that sharing now?
You're not sharing, man. Brother, what you're seeing right now is just the beginning of something special. You haven't seen maximum growth yet. You haven't seen peak yet. We're coming big, brother. We're definitely coming big. Get ready for it, man.
Perfect. Screen sharing now, is that correct?
Yeah, I see now.
Beautiful. All right. So you can see connection made on their phone, just confirming?
Yes, we can see, man.
Beautiful. Thank you very much. So as you can see, firstly, guys, Connection and Mate, it's a love story. So started a long time ago. We're happy to be partnered up with you guys. And we have been for the past 5 years, as Fung did touch on earlier. So what makes our relationship so special? We all share the same purpose. So when Mate started with the two twin brothers who you may have met at events and have seen around, Dave and Mark Fazio, they wanted to do better for their family. So they went out, hired all their cousins and all their brothers and family members, and they created this company called Mate. And it sort of blew up, and they had to go out and hire external friends and family. So along came people like Adrian, who you speak to on the sport line, myself, and the company's running for 10 years and has gone strength to strength. So as it touches on there, we do share the same purpose as you guys, and that is making a better life for not only ourselves, but also our families there. So the Mate journey, just touched on it. We started in a backyard in Smithfield. David and Mark Fazio's Arnie's backyard. There was about 15 of us to begin with, and overnight it sort of just it blew up. We finished second in the top 50 tech companies a few years ago, and from there we've just gone strength to strength and continue to grow, and that is with the help of you guys, of course. So why Mate, and how do we win? So firstly, we're all Aussie owned and operated. So we've got no offshore support. Everything we do is done in our two offices, our main office in Wetherill Park, and then our development team does have an office in the city. So everything we do, from answering phones, building our systems, coming up with ideas for plans, so on and so forth, everything is done within our little circle. So we are proud to be Australian owned and operated, just like Connection is today. We have all our customer service, as I touched on, is onshore. So anybody you speak to on the phone, you will always get a fellow Aussie. The positive side of that is they can actually know what is going on with the service. Sometimes when you do get overseas call centers, they don't understand the technology because it is completely different, and there's a little bit of miscommunication. With us, all our customer service is onshore. We focus on simplicity and ease of all services. So as I touched on, we do have Mate Connect now. So trying to, where it is applicable and where your modem is compatible, having that automatic configuration and trying to remove obstacles. So SIM card activation, trying to make it as easy as possible. And we're always continuing. We get obstacles from people like the ACCC and the government in terms of things. And we're always trying to maneuver and make things better for you guys. So we'll always continue to do that. And we always are value driven. As we know, we don't have the pockets same as the big guys, and we always try to stay competitive. We know we have to cause a ruckus in this market. We always have to be value driven. We always have to have offers and always stay competitive within our marketplace. An overview of our products and services. So we are a Telstra provider with our mobile. So we do use the Telstra wholesale network on both the 4G and 5G services. 5G on Telstra is covering up to 75% of the Australian population. have plans starting at $25 per month, and that does include unlimited talk and text to standard Australian numbers. And on selected plans, you also have the talk and text to countries across the world. So if you're not sure of which countries are included, make sure you do have a look there. And also with our internet plans. So we are connected directly to the NBN, meaning we have no middleman. We do make the internet we sell, which I'll touch on shortly. Unlimited data on all our plans. We've actually got plans up to 1 gig now. So we've got the Flame and Fast plan, which is brand new. So that's up to 1,000 gig on different services. So I do need to update this slide. And we do support all unlocked NBN compatible hardware on our network. You can also bundle the internet and mobile to save, which once again we will touch on further. I've also got, just so you guys are aware before I get into the next slide, Adrian is on the call. So if you do have any questions at any time, feel free to ask him there, and Adrian is happy to jump in there and answer him there for you as well, just so you guys are aware. Now, the Australian internet provider landscape. Why this slide is very important and why I always touch on it in my presentations. I know Mark always tries to touch on it as well when he presents to Connection. One, it shows how far we have come, and two, we can touch on what the difference is to the consumer and to people who sell our products every day like you guys. So previously we were on the left. We were with your Dodos, your iPrimuses, your Tangerines, Belongs, so on and so forth, who purchase the internet from a middleman. So they'll purchase from a Telstra or from an Optus. Dodo, for example, purchases from Vocus. So previously we were on the left and purchasing ours from Vocus and then passing on the connection to our customers. That's no longer the case. We're now one of the few providers who does have their own network. So we are sitting there in the middle up against the big guys. This little battler from Western Sydney, West is best, as we all know, is pushing against the big guys there. So we do make the internet that we do sell.
Awesome, Josh. Before you go to the next slide, I think this is a very important slide, especially for IBOs. And I know sometimes when getting started with Connection, you always look at rates. Now, let me tell you something. If the internet's not working, it doesn't matter how cheap the rates are. Is that a true statement, yes or no? And I wanted to give you all an understanding of where Mate has came from and where Mate is really today. You see, what you see today is the best of the best. But let me bring you back to let you know how difficult this was for us then. Now, the first things first, right? Especially for the internet. Back in the days, if we were set up an internet, we will have to manually configure the modem for the customer for the internet to work. And that was painful for us. And that was working at that time. But a lot of leaders took a lot of time to configure the modems. So we speak to Mate and say, hey, man, is any way we can make this automatic? It's taking too long. It took them, I think, close to 6 or 8 months to come up with this new system. Is that right, Josh?
Yeah, correct. Yeah, roughly that time. Yep.
And 6 or 8 months to come up with this process because we, as IBOs, request for it today. If you all sign up a customer, automatically, it will be switched over to Mate. And automatically, the modem will be configured. You don't need to do nothing. And all our leaders were pumped and G'd up and excited with the confidence they have with Mate. So is Mate became better today? Yes or yes? The answer is yes. Now, another thing I want to speak to you guys about, which is very, very important. As much as Mate is the best, as much as Mate is great. Now, on this particular slide here, that Josh did mention that Mate needs to be on the left-hand side. Meaning that if you had internet challenges or internet problems, guess what? Before you join Mate, did you have problems? Yes or yes? Let me ask you a question again. Put in the chat. Before you join Mate, did you have internet problems? Yes or yes? Put in the chat, please. I want you to understand this is normal. So before you join Mate, did you have internet problems? Yes or yes? The answer is yes. So if you join Mate, there's from time to time, there will be internet problem. Is that normal? Yes or yes? Yes. So if your customers join and use Mate and they have problem with NBN because the weather is bad, would there be a problem? Is that normal? Yes or yes? The answer is yes. It is normal. We need to understand it's normal. People think they join Mate and everything's going to be 1,000%. They're crazy, man. What are you talking about? Understand what you have. But this is the beauty of what Mate has today. Now, the great thing is now Mate is directly with the NBN. What that means is that anytime that you or your customer requires help to lodge a fault, guess what? Mate will organize a fault far quicker than where they were before, meaning that your customers that internet issues will speed up the process to get internet back online. That's the beauty of what Mate has. And you all need to understand that right now, Mate is on the same borderline with Optus and Telstra. We're not using the Telstra line. We are directly competing with Telstra side by side with each other. So that's the one slide here that I believe one of the most important part when you go out there and acquire NBN service. Don't be afraid. It's the most simplest and easiest 2 points that you can get. You sign up today, the NBN will act the same day, and you get points the next day. Do you want points that come in the next day? Yes or yes? If the answer is yes, put in the chat. Go sell NBN. Josh, thank you so much, brother.
No problem. Thank you very much for that, Fung, and you've touched on a lot there, so I do appreciate that. And some of it I will touch on now. So what does having our own network mean? So firstly, it gives us that advantage over our competitors. So we have better control and direct relationship with NBN Co. So direct access to NBN systems, support, and processes, which means faster resolution of network faults and no middleman. So instead of having to wait an extra 24 to 48 hours than you usually would for a technician. So previously it was taking up to a week. Now roughly within 2 business days maximum, we're getting technician appointments and technicians out there to resolve the issue. So that's one of the benefits of us having that having our own network with the NBN Co. Better cost efficiency. So as a result of removing the middleman costs, we've got no markup. It means we can keep our prices low and always make sure we're putting it back into our customers' pocket. So one thing, like I touched on, we'll always, as a result of this, we will always be very, very competitive in our market when it comes to pricing. Better network insights and troubleshooting. So being directly connected to NBN, this allows us to identify and resolve faults more quickly and efficiently. Previously, if there was an outage, say in Victoria, like there was today, instead of us finding out within the first couple of hours and being able to send out a message and notify our customers and try to get a fix ASAP, it would take our partner, Vocus, who we were with previously, our middleman, it would take them roughly 6 to 12 hours to get back to us. So usually within a day before our customers would know what was going on. So this is another advantage of us having our own network. We're able to troubleshoot, identify problems, and get them sorted a lot quicker than we were previously. Higher service reliability. So going direct allows us to manage and monitor our own network. So if we're seeing more of our customers, for example, are using Netflix and having issues on Netflix, we can adjust it and make sure performance-wise on Netflix is reliable. Say there's a streaming service, Bean, for example, that we do offer now, which I'll touch on, and our customers are calling in complaining. We can actually look into the service, see what the issue is, and make a few changes to make sure it is reliable. Previously, being on Vocus's network or another person's network, we wouldn't have the capability of doing that. So like I mentioned, all our systems, all our tools, we do make them in-house. We got no offshore company making anything. So our app, it's all built in-house, continually trying to update it, make changes, make it better for the consumer. I do know we have had a lot of feedback from you guys on our app. So as always, keep the feedback coming. We're happy to pass it on and try and make that as simple as possible for not only you guys, but more importantly, the customer, which most of you are our customers. All our CRM, our billing systems, our network is all made by us. And why is that important? As a lot of you would have seen in the news, the Optus data breach especially, they did get hacked and a lot of their data was captured externally. This was, they believe, done by one of the companies overseas that they outsourced to, and that's where the breach happened. So us handling everything in-house doesn't give anybody externally that chance of taking our customer information and causing a data breach. So we do like to lock everything up and make sure our customers are safe while we're doing our work and making everything better for you guys. IBO support. So 4 ways to contact our dedicated IBO team. A lot of you do take advantage of this. You've got Adrian on there. You've got Frank on there. You've got Brandon on there. If you guys keep calling, I even get on the call sometimes. So we are there for you guys. There's an average call answer rate of 30 seconds on this line. So they are quite quick to answer your calls. On here, they're happy to help you with any sales related information. So if you're having issues locating an address, if you want to know some pricing information, if you're not sure if mobile will work or a modem will work, contact these guys to help you guys sell and get your customer across the line. They can see certain things to help troubleshoot your customers, but not a lot. So keep this line for you guys. Make sure you're taking advantage of it to help you get your customers across the line and get your points in the door. And we'll do everything we can to help your customers there as well. So there is 4 support options. You do have the dedicated phone line open 8:30 a.m. to 7 p.m. Monday to Friday. After hours, if you have anything or if something just pops into mind, make sure you send through an email. We do monitor that all day. connection@letsbemates.com.au. You've got the dedicated support website. So we are recording and uploading a lot of videos. Once again, any suggestions on this? I know previously we did have suggestions on eSIM, and Adrian went away and recorded a video on how to activate your eSIM and go through a step-by-step process. Send them through if there's anything else you guys do need help with, and we are happy to help you there. And then you've got the dedicated online live chat. So for those ones who some people, while they're at work, they like to jump on live chat and ask a few questions because they're not on the phone. Feel free to jump on live chat and the guys will get across and answer any questions that you may have.
Awesome, Josh. Can I echo on this slide a little bit? I think this is an important slide for all of us to feel that we have extra support with Mate. Now, Mate is a big company today, but we have a Mate IVR support line, meaning that this line is dedicated to help you as an IVO. Any sales order or any sales inquiry, this is a line that you should be calling. Adding your servers, adding a SIM card, if you require help, you can call this channel. And this is what this channel is all about. We want to complete the order for you. So for example, if you have a customer signed up and needs, maybe needs help by activating or checking the service has been active, you can call the support line to make sure it happens. Because when you sign up a customer, if the service is not activated, no one's getting paid. You see, Mate wants the service to get paid. So the only way that we all can get paid is the service becoming live and active. Okay. Now, what I do recommend, and Josh, maybe you can echo what I'm saying here right now. From time to time, there will be an outage. And time to time, when there is an outage, there'll be flood of lines on this. So obviously the call will take longer for the wait. And that's normal. When these are normal, that happens. Now, from some time to time, Josh, is this possible? That's something we can do. Now, maybe one of the customers took maybe say half an hour on the line to check one of the NBN service. Is that okay? The one of the IVOs called this hotline and just request maybe someone to call them back. Is that something that we can do? Now, we don't want to utilize it all the time, but all of us here, 13, 14, 13 is normal customer service line, but because we're IVOs, just to make sure the order is active and running, we can utilize this line as much as we can. So is that something we can do there, Josh, in those areas?
Yeah, definitely. If you are struggling to get through, so as a couple of months ago, we had those few changes and we did have people struggling to get through. We did take calls on this line for certain things. So yeah, that definitely is fine, Fung. And one thing I will let you guys know, if say for example our calls do blow out again, what happened a few months ago, we're definitely geared up staff a lot more. So hopefully it never happens again. But if on the odd chance it was to happen, you guys I want to make it clear to you guys so you have the safety in the back of your mind. Adrian, Frank, and Brandon were calling your customers the following day just to make sure that they were online. If they'll check all your sales that would come through your connection IBO link. If your customer wasn't online and wasn't active, they were proactively calling your customers and trying to help them get online. So that's another thing I can promise you we will always do. We'll always try to serve your customers as best as we can, especially with our IBO support line.
Now, guys, did you hear what Josh just said, man? This is unbelievable. So any mobile customers you sign or any NBN customer you sign, if the service is not active, Adrian from Mate Support Line will call your customer to make sure it is live and activated and working for you on your behalf. Is that crazy? Yes or yes? Is that a powerful product partner we have today with Connection? Yes. And if the answer is yes, then put it in the chat. You see, we have by far the greatest partnership we have today, and we only get better and better and better. Wait when you hear what's next. So, Josh, thank you so much, brother.
No problem. Thank you, Fung. Thank you for that very much. Let's go on to the next slide. So, next up, time to accelerate with your mates. So, time for you guys to take your business to the next level with some of our offers that we do have there. So, Our Mate 30 on selected plans. Only plan it's not available on is our 50 by 20 plan, which you do have that other option. But your customers can save up to $180 a month. Save up to $180 on selected plans, $30 per month. Sorry, I was meant to say there. So using the promo code Mate30, Bean 30, which we'll touch on, but Mate 30 can still be used if your customer does not want the streaming service or anything of that. Across the industry, this is one of the best price point offerings that is out there. So talking about internet with those offers, so that is our standard pricing there. So 25 by 5 is $70 a month. You've got the Ripper 20 at $80 a month, the 50 by 20 plan, 100 by 20 at $90 a month. Then you've got the 100 by 40 and at $100 a month, the 250 by 25 at $115. And we also, as I touched on, have introduced the Flame & Fast 1000 by 50, which is $120. With the discount, as you can see, every plan besides the Ripper, the Ripper 50 by 20 plan comes down to $40 plan starting at $40 per month. And then you can bundle it up with the Bean subscription as well with a mobile bundle. So your customers can have internet for the first 6 months as low as $30 per month. So crazy pricing. I know it is just for the 6 month period there, but if you have a look across any of our competitors, it will be hard to find another competitor with pricing as good as what we do have. Your customers can bring their own modem as long as it's not locked. We've got no contracts on any services. Bundle NBN with mobile, and you can save that $10 a month. So it's $120 saving over the 12-month period. And then you've got the Bean promotion. So $30 off for 6 months for all new services, excluding the Ripper 50 by 20 plan, which has the Bean 20 plan though. Surprisingly, that Bean offer has been going crazy. Better than what I thought it would, being a sporting stream service, but it has been going very, very well for us. Once again, different addresses have different technology types. So if you're not sure, contact that connection team. Adrian, Frank, Brandon, give them a call. They can tell you what the service type is there, what the maximum that customer can reach in terms of speed, and for example, their modem. They can actually tell you if that modem there is compatible or not.
Love sport? Get beIN Sports Connect included on all Mate internet and mobile plans. Stream every match, anytime, anywhere. No extra cost, just the best sports. Streaming with Mate. Switch now. The sport's on us.
So there you go, our little Bean advert that is starting to show on there. So one good thing about this is there'll be another audience that knows about Mate. So that then opens up another audience to you guys. It's another selling point, and your customer does get this included with their plan. So they just need to enter Bean for mobile, Bean 30 for the NBN service, and they do get this with their service once it does go active. I'll let you guys in on a little secret. We are in the final stages with another streaming service that people do know a little bit more. So in the coming month or so, keep a lookout for that. We will have another value-added service where your customer can then pick from Bean. They can pick from this other service, or if they do get a bundle, they can pick from one of each if they like. So a little bit of a secret. I only just found out about it today. So letting you guys know first, we are working on having another service there, which is a lot more well-known. It's not sporting, but it is a lot more well-known. So we are working on that, and we will keep you guys updated. Our exclusive connection mobile plans, as I did touch on, something that when we first came along with connection, we knew we had to get out there, and we've continued to try and get more plans out to your customers there. So we do have mobile plans starting at $25. You have the top mates $30 for 30 gigabyte plan that is available to your customers there as well, exclusive to connection. You've also got the $45 100 gigabyte plan, which is an exclusive as well, and eSIM is now available on our mobile services. Bean is included with these plans as well. So when you're selecting the mobile plan, just use the promo code Bean, and your customer will get that free Bean Connect subscription as well. Now, mobile plans. So as I did touch on, plans starting at $25 a month. You've got the Good Mates 15 gig plan, Top Mates the exclusive plan there, which is a 5G plan as well. You've got the Great Mates $35 32 gigabyte plan, the Best Mates $40 per month 50 gig plan. Our other connection exclusive $45 for 100 gigs, 2 points on that plan if you do sell that as well. And then you've got the Soulmates $55 150 gigabyte plan there with the higher data banking. eSIM and physical SIM is available to connect with. 2 points on the Elite Mates exclusive plan, which is exclusive to you guys. You have taken advantage of that plan, definitely. Bean Sports Connect, as I touched on, it is included on all mobile plans using the promo code BEAN. And then you've got the international talk and text on the $30 plan and upwards. So if you do require physical SIM cards and your phone doesn't have the eSIM capability, or you just prefer a SIM card, a physical SIM, you can purchase them from the Mate ACN website. So it still is Mate ACN. Otherwise, Mate Connection also works, but it always reverts back to the Mate ACN. Just don't want anybody getting worried. That's why we have popped it in there as Mate ACN.
So Josh, maybe we can echo on this side here. So you guys don't know, when you place an order with the customer, there's an option that the SIM card gets sent to the customer. That's the main option that you have. That's the first way that Mate had this system. So the customer places an order, the SIM card gets sent to the customer, but it takes 3 to 4 days for them to receive the SIM card, meaning that it takes some longer to activate, meaning your points takes longer to do. So what we came up with a process where we can get SIM cards in person, we can activate on the spot. So this happens in the background, okay? So at the moment, people in Sydney have access to the SIM cards right now, so they can sign up customers straight away. Now, people in interstate, if you want access to SIM cards, you can order the SIM card online through the Mate Connection website. So you can purchase the SIM cards, you can have as a backup. You can order 10 for yourself. I think it's only $1 each anyway. But it's a great service to have for your clients, meaning that if they ran out of credit, you can activate it straight away, and you don't have to wait for the SIM card to be sent out. Okay. But on top of that, Josh, do we send welcome packs out to new IBOs? Can you share quickly from that area? Because a lot of us don't know this. I think all brand new IBOs get a welcome pack from Mate just as spare SIM cards so that you can sign up your service or sign up your customers. Can you let us know when that is happening?
So what happens each week is when the accreditation is done, you guys should get asked from what we told Connection. It will ask if you'd like a welcome pack from Mate. So if you guys select yes, we will send you out a welcome pack. Now, we've actually revamped it a little bit in the last few weeks. So there's a couple of things you will get. You'll get a physical letter in the mail with 2 SIM cards. So one for you, one for a mate that you can use there. So you do get the physical one there. And then what we have also done is with the address you supply Connection, we actually do a check against that address so we can tell you how quick you can get connected and whether NBN is available at your address. So you should get an email. It should be every Monday, to be honest, explaining what sort of service you have and how to get connected. And then when we send out on the Monday, we send out the physical letter. So roughly 2 to 3 days for you guys to receive that with the SIM cards in the mail as well.
Awesome. Perfect. Thank you so much, bro. Appreciate it, man. That's going to make things a lot more easier for our IBOs in interstate to receive these SIM cards. But if you do want to order more SIM cards to be safe in different parts of Australia, please do order the SIM card as a backup, as an investment for you to get a lot more customers. So, Josh, thank you so much for that, man.
No problem, Fung. And at events, guys, we do tend to carry a few SIM cards. So try to get in early and ask us for SIM cards before they are taken. We usually bring some to the events as well if you do require some. Lifetime comms, something we did work for quite a while, and we were getting asked for, and we actually wanted to do for you guys. So as long as your customer comes across to us and remains active, you will get paid commissions for the lifetime of that customer. So regardless, if they were to leave and come back, which I'll touch on as well, we also do pay comms on that. But as long as your customer is a Mate customer, you will receive a lifetime commission off that. So something I'm not sure if anybody has changed within Connection, but something we do for you guys is after you sell the first service, we keep selling for you. So we will bundle services up. Our marketing team will target your customer with special offers. They will, if they're not sure of the exclusive, for example, they'll just send an email just saying, hey, were you interested in the exclusive plan now to bundle up with your mobile, $30 for 30 gigs, save $10 on your plan, so on and so forth. And if your customer happens to take up an extra service, you guys will actually get paid for that. It will go across your to your IBO number. So any sale that is then moving forward against that account that has your IBO number on there, you guys will get the recognition for. You'll get your points for, you'll get your commissions for. So we will continue to keep selling for you every additional service that is added to a customer account. We keep the earning coming for you guys. So whether it's sold by you or not, or if your customer is to leave and they've canceled their service and we send them a retention offer to try and bring them back, if your customer happens to come back 3 months, 6 months down the track on that same account there, you guys will then once again get the points and get the commissions based off that. So we do everything we can to, 1, keep the customer, 2, get extra services onto your customers, and 3, if they happen to leave, we do everything we can to win back the customer, not only for ourselves, but also for you guys.
Brother, that's absolutely amazing. For all the IBOs that are on here to really understand what Josh just said as a company, as a partnership for connection. Now listen to this, everybody. If you sign up a customer today only for mobile one service, Mate will upsell the service for your customer, get them an NBN service, then you get points added, you get commission added, and you also get paid. Is that crazy? Yes or yes? That is absolutely amazing. So when you're going out there acquiring customers, if you can't get them both, don't worry. At least try to get something. Something is better than nothing. Don't try to get them both and lose both. Get one. Because later on, marketing team from Mate will upsell it for you so then they can get the customer for you. You don't need to do the hard work. The marketing team for Mate will do it for you. That is crazy. Now, the other thing that got me more excited is this. I have seen no product partner that do this. That if we lose the customer, from time to time, you will lose a customer. So you can sign up the customer today to try for 6 months or they try for 3 months. They might left for whatever reason. We don't know why they leave. Josh said there's a retention team. Try to win them back as a customer. If they come back as a customer 3 months later on the track, or 6 months by the track, or 1 year down the track, guess what? Your IBO numbers do exist on the Mate account. And if they reactivate the service, guess who gets paid for that? You get paid for that. So let me ask all of you a simple question. Is that crazy? Yes or yes? If it's crazy, put in the chat, say yes, please, everybody. So you can see how powerful Mate really is, man. Josh, thank you so much, bro. Let's carry on.
No problem, Phil. Now, we have done a little bit of a revamp on our Strive for 5. Adrian's little video here. I'll let him take it away.
We know how much you guys love your Strive for 5. That's $50 credit on your own personal account. As you're all aware, for a limited time, we're giving Strive for 5 for 5 for 5 for 5. Now, what that is, guys, Strive for 5 times 4. So if you sign up 5 customers in a month, that's $50 credit normally on your account. Then if you sign up another 5 services in the month, that's 10 services. You get another $50 credit on your own personal account. But guys, another 5 services, you get another $50 credit from Mate on your account. That's 15 services total. And we're not stopping there. If you sign up another 5 services with Mate, that's 20 services. We're giving IBOs $200 credit on their own personal account. So that's internet and mobile on us for free for a few months. Strive for 5 for 5 for 5 for 5. Get out there, guys. Get your credits on Mate. Let's have some fun. Cheers.
Awesome, man.
So there, Adrian had it. Strive for 5 for 5 for 5. So IBOs who sign up their customers, 5 customers activated gets you $50. 10 customers activated gets you $100. 15 customers signed up and activated in the month gets you $150, and then you got the 20 services for $200. I actually didn't think anybody was going to. Some people here and there have hit the 20 every odd time. Last month, we've actually had more people hit 20 plus services than ever before. So this has definitely had some advantage. People have been taking advantage of it and are having that credit placed against their account to have their services for quite a while. So make sure if you're not taking advantage, give it a go. Very simple. Sign up and activate 5 services or more within the calendar month. Ensure all services are activated within that calendar month, and that following month you'll get that credit placed on your account. So the promotional period, it is up until June 30. So you still have the rest of this month and the next couple of months. So make sure you are taking advantage and put that money back in your pocket. You guys do so much for your customers. You're saving them a bit of money. Why not put some back into your own pocket there as well? Now, something I did want to touch on that recently has been happening. So we do have other resellers apart from Connection. So, for example, there's Honey, Coopert. So they are sort of like widgets that people download and they live on their screen and they can get offers and things like that from time to time. Now, a few IBOs as of late, we have seen an increase who are using these widgets. The reason why I did want to raise this with you guys, your customer may be using the link, but if they do, so on the right there where you see apply coupons, if your customer selects that, it will actually then try and put in, say, the Bean 30 coupon, and the sale then gets attributed to that widget and that partner. So because it's not going through the link, it then uses their link technically. You guys aren't being attributed to sales. Now, it's not a big amount, so don't be alarmed. It's just a small amount of people that we have seen this happen to, and we've had to go back and rectify. I just want to make sure you guys are aware that if anything like this is used, please try to refrain from using it. Try to enter in the promo code, Mate30, Bean30, etc., just to prevent you guys not getting your points immediately. I think that's the biggest worry for me is rather than getting your points as soon as the service does go active. So just hypothetically, you sign up 4 mobile plans with your customer. You click apply coupons on Honey. Honey then gets attributed to that sale. Until we receive a missing points claim, we actually won't know that has happened. There's no way of us being able to know. So it's more just a safety net for you guys to make sure you guys get your points ASAP. As always, if for whatever reason it has happened, lodge a missing points, let us know, speak to the guys on the support line, and we'll do everything we can to adjust that for you and make sure they then are attributed. But as I said, it will just slow down the process, and we don't want you guys missing out on your bonuses or anything like that, in slowing that process down for you guys.
And generally, guys, NBN service, if you sign up the service today, tomorrow the NBN points should really show up. For mobile phones, points won't show until it's activated. If you activate the service today and it's ported today, maybe tomorrow night it should show up. So generally speaking, if you sub any customers, if points don't show up within 24 to 48 hours in your back office, then something went wrong. To double check that, you can call the Mate support line to check if the service is active, or check your back office to see the points are showing there. If not, then do a missing claim form straight away. Now, don't wait for 1 week and 2 weeks. Say, for my points been 2 weeks, hasn't come. Come on, man. I told you 24 hours, 48 hours. So make sure you do your part. You see, Mate does their best to get the points for us. But that doesn't mean, wait, we're telling you 24, 48 hours points should show up for Mate once you're activated. If he doesn't show up, you don't need to call up your IBOs or call up your list. Hey, why has it been 1 week, 2 weeks, hasn't shown up? You now know the process, what you need to do to identify those points, and Mate, as a Mate team, find the best solution for us to make sure we fix up these little small challenges we have along the way. But it's a very small part of our business. But I'm glad you brought it up, Josh, anyway, because I know a lot of our customers do have coupons and on their browsers for better discounts. I know we'll confuse them. So we as IBOs now do know if you are helping the customer sign up, don't accept any of these coupons or have any other promo codes besides our promo code. Simple as that. Done. Thank you so much, bro.
And just touching on that as well, Fulham, I can guarantee you guys, hand on heart, Connection will always have the best offers with Mate. We won't give any other partner a better offer than we give you guys. So I know people might get worried and say, well, there might be a better coupon or anything like that. There is no chance at all, as long as I am with the company, that Connection will not have better offers than any
That's
other
it,
partner.
everybody. So you heard from Josh.
Just want to make sure you guys are aware.
Better. If you see anything better, send me a text straight away, everybody. I heard from Josh. There is no other partnership that's be better and cheaper in terms of promotion than Connection. So Josh just said that, and this call is recorded. So if you see anything better, please send it to me, everybody. I will send you Josh straight away. What are you talking about, brother?
Please do. Honestly, please do. If you do see something, then I get to yell at someone. So please send it through. So I can guarantee there will be nothing that anybody will get that Connection will not get as long as I am still at Mate.
Thank you so much, bro.
Now your Mate sales checklist. So to wrap up, just few checklists, a few things to check off and just be aware of once again. So firstly, we are all Aussie owned and operated. All our customer service is onshore. All our systems are made by Mate, which limits a data breach potential. Our mobiles, we do use the Telstra wholesale network, recognized as the best network across the whole country. International calls are included on selected plans. So make sure if your customer does want international calls, you are selecting that correct plan. We do have NBN starting from $40 a month with our Mate 30 offer. Bundle internet with a mobile service, and plans then do start from $30 a month. You've got the 1 month risk-free guarantee. We didn't touch too much on it in the presentation tonight, but if your customer does sign up with us, isn't happy within that first month and cancel their service, you do have that 1 month risk-free guarantee on NBN services. So it gives you guys the ease of selling. You can say to your friend, look, give them a try. If you're not happy within that first month, you can actually cancel and they will refund you. Wow. So just be mindful of that. And then a little tip, if they do cancel, we'll try to target them to bring them back and get your points back again. So we're first month risk-free guarantee on our NBN services. So just to put that peace of mind for your customers there. Exclusive mobile plans, which are only available through IBOs. You've also got the Bean subscription included with any new service. So for your customers that do love sport, and hopefully in the near future, we will have that other value-added service for you guys to pass on to your customers as well. So that's everything from myself tonight. Once again, thank you guys for the partnership. Team Infinity, as I shouldn't say, but I will say, has always been my favorite within Connection. Hopefully there's no one else on this call that I'm going to get in trouble off. I do love everybody though. It's just, I don't know, I've got this I don't know if it's Fung gets me G'd. I don't know what it is, but I'm always just drawn back to you guys. So as always, thank you very much for everything you guys do. We do appreciate it. If there's anything we can do to try and help your business, please let myself and the guys know. And we'll see you at the next event. Make sure you come up and say hello. And anybody attending tomorrow night's training, Adrian will be there. So if you have any questions, feel free to go up to him, or if you're wanting to check an order or anything like that, he'll be there. So make sure you go up, have a chat, and thank you guys once again.
Awesome, Joshua. I appreciate you. Thank you so much for your time, and also Adrian's time. And I know from all of us here, being 5 years partnership with Mate just got better and better every single time. But they got better as a company, but they also got better in terms of making it more efficient for IBOs and giving IBOs the best support ever. And because of that, it gives myself and Wayne and other leadership team that so much confidence in really promoting Mate. And I can tell you guys right now, Mate is not perfect, but Mate is better. And I want all of you to really understand that if you got involved with Connection, this should be your mindset. You need to treat it as if Mate was your own company. You need to treat Mate was your own business. Anything that happens throughout the business, any challenges, then you find a solution to make it better. So for example, right, if someone complains about Mate, I make sure I destroy them. Why? Because I am Mate. I talk Mate. I'm not going to go around and complain to someone about Mate. It doesn't make sense. If there's a problem, I find out the problem. Then we find a solution, then we fix it. You see, Mate, as a company, and Josh alongside of our partnership, any feedback you give us, then we say to them, they always make it better. Every feedback we give them, they'll always make it better, and they'll always find a solution. There's not always a solution for everything, but we can always find a way to make it better. So my recommendation to all you guys here, if you want to build a large customer base, remember this, if your customer base is big, then Mate customer base is big. If connections customer base is big, then make connections customer base is big. You see, the bigger you do it, the bigger it is for us. And the ultimate goal is we want it to be big for you, but your mindset should be around is that you own Mate. That everything you do today is Mate. From the call center, the customer service, anything that you can think of to make things better, then you should send it to the hotline or send it to the feedback team so we can make things better along the way. We are dealing with telco. We are dealing with internet. And the weather plays a part in the interconnection. So if there's an outage or there's a call wait that's long, like half an hour, 40 minutes, 1 hour, it doesn't matter. Then we need to understand one thing only, that because that we are in the internet business, the weather plays a part in them. But Mate is doing the best they can to make it happen. So instead of, if a customer does call you and say, I've been waiting for half an hour, 45 minutes to fix this up, then you know that there was a problem, then do what it takes to redirect some of the customers. You know, tell them, turn off the modem and turning it back on, solve most of the problems. You see, if you know that the Mate line right now is covered with a lot of people calling about the internet, and if you need to call the hotline for a mobile service, then just chat online for a mobile service. It's a quick fix. The idea is think that this is your business. What's the best solution to help them? If you're helping them, you're helping our customers. If we help them to give them confidence that we have their back and they have our backs, then that's how we work together as a team. And I'm telling you guys right now, Mate, we just get better and better and better. And all I can say to you guys right now, we need to work together as a team. As an organization. Josh says he loves us. If he says he loves us, then we get a lot of customers for him. And if we get a lot of customers for him, I can see the orders coming. And if there's a lot of orders coming in and he says he loves us, but he's not giving us love, then I want to be giving him a bit of a nudge to say, hey, brother, we give you a lot of orders. Where's the love? Where is what you can give us more? So give me a reason to push him. Only way I can push it for something better is if we all come together and make it better. If there's 100 of us on this call right now, just only acquire 5 services each, that's 500 services we get this week. Why wait for the whole month to do what we do 1 week? You see, if all of us get 5 services this week, then you can imagine the amount of orders come through Mate, but amount of points come through your organization, but imagine how much cash is flowing to your organization. So Josh, I appreciate you, and thank you so much for everything you've done, and we're excited for you, we're excited for Mate. Anything you need, let us know. Any challenge you have, you also let us know. We're together in this. We have your back. I know you have our back, and I'm truly confident about what you're doing. We are lost without you, Josh. I'm telling you right now, man. I'm pretty sure a lot of our team feels the exact same way, and we do appreciate your time for being on this call tonight with our team. So guys, can you do me all a huge favor and put in the chat and say thank you so much for Josh, and we appreciate him. But you thanking him is getting as many orders as you can. That's you thanking him, because the boss will thank him. So let's get as many orders as we can for the Mate team. So Josh, thank you so much for everything, man.
No problem. Thank you very much, and thank you guys for everything. Honestly, it's 5 years has flown, and yeah, just love working with you guys. So I'm gonna keep it going. Definitely.
Awesome. Thank you so much.